Well, in September of 2017, our youngest son, Hunter, was 2.5, and he was diagnosed with stage 3 Wilms tumor, which is a form of kidney cancer.
His oncologist, Dr. Michelina, we call her, she said, this isn't what you want to hear, but if you can choose a childhood cancer for your kid, this is the one you choose. I guess the scariest part was probably the surgery. They started chemo first, and after the first, I don't remember how many sessions it was, reduced the size of the tumor by like 90%.
Yeah, like it was just like melted away.
Melted away. Then we did the surgery. That was scary. Got into radiation. It was a targeted radiation, and then wasn't declared cancer-free or anything like that. It's kind of like a 5-year watch period. Pretty early on, we had this like overwhelming sense of calm about the whole deal. Like it's like chaotic and everything, and obviously there's only one explanation for that, which we're thankful for him, obviously.
God is the perfect author of stories, and it's often when you get through something, you turn around and go like, oh, I see exactly what he was doing. Deuteronomy 31:6, just like the idea of like the context behind it was like, okay,
going into battle.
We're going into battle. Like that's the one for us.
Yeah.
And so that's the one we chose. And go ahead and tell.
So we head up to Phoenix, like his first post-treatment scan. So of course we have the Bible app on our phones. And as we're driving up, we get the notification for the verse of the day.
And the verse of the day is Deuteronomy 31:6, and we're not even out of our car yet.
So we felt pretty good at that point. We're like, all right, here we go. And of course the scan was good and the rest is history, but...
Yeah, it's like, you picked this verse from a Google search, and then the day you need it the most, it's like, I don't know how many people are on the Bible app, but 1 million people saw the same verse that we needed to hear that day. It's like, do you get it? Did you get it now? And we're like, we got it.
Got it. Okay, got it.
And so Deuteronomy 31:6, it worked for us as a family. And then it's, I think, including that and being true to who we are and what we went through, what was important to us at the time. And it's carried Hunter's army. It just keeps him at the forefront and not us. I don't care why our son was diagnosed, because it's what needed to happen for our family to do something for his glory. That's the closest I've ever felt to God. And then there would be days where I was like, where are you? I don't even know what to say to you this morning. And he was there. And like, you can't just say as a Christian, like, he's good and he's trustworthy when it's good. It's got to be good and trustworthy when it's bad too. And you've got to lean on the promises that he gives us over and over again, that he is going to see you through whatever you're going through. You got to raise your hands and praise then too. It was never why us. It was
why not us?
Why not us? The real question was, what do we do with this?
Yeah.
Please show us the way.
So you see people going through, similar circumstances, and you see gaps that are in our current system that support these families. So we decided that we were going to do something about that. We were going to do something about that specific to Yuma County. We always say keeping the families as normal as before the diagnosis.
Income replacement, living expenses, their car's not properly functioning, or the AC's out. We can say to them, like, we've been there, and we're going to find a way, if we can, to help you. The Bible instructs us to lay things at his feet. You have to trust him. We know that Jesus is there to comfort us. And if you go down where it's dark, it's going to stay dark. There's another way. When we talk to families, we just tell them, like, we know what you're feeling, and we know this is hard, but you can do hard things. Encouraging them to pray and to give it to him and ask him, please, God, like, help me with this because I can't do it. There will be some kind of relief and some kind of joy that comes out of it.
But you don't have to do it alone. Like, we try to shoulder life's burdens on a daily basis, and we don't have to. A lot of people, including myself, like, you're not sure how to ask for that help. You just ask. Like, there's no right way. There's a few answers that God gives, and that's yes, not now, or something different. There's 2 paths you can take with something like this. You can feel sorry for yourself, for your family, and go into that space, or you can push through, rely on God and trust Him regardless of the outcome. And we decided, obviously, that path.